Last time we looked at reflection over the y-axis, and we've reflected A at negative xy to A prime at xy. Let's look at a specific example. We saw, of course, that the matrix that does the reflection over the y-axis is negative 1, 0, 0, 1. Right? Now, suppose we have a triangle, and this triangle is located, the vertices are located at negative 3, 3. So we have A, vertex A, let me use a different color. A is at negative 3, 3. B, so we have negative 3, 3. Alright. Let's say B is at negative 6, negative 2. B is negative 6, negative 2. And C is at 1, 2. C is at 1, 2. We're going to reflect the triangle over the y-axis, and we'll see where it ends up. So let's draw that triangle. We have negative 3, 3, which is right here. Okay. Negative 6, negative 2. And we have 1, 2. So we close the triangle. We want to set up this triangle. Let's set this triangle in a different way. Let's change the color. Let's make the size of the triangle black. And we want the sides to be very thick. Alright. So we make the color black as before, and the sides to be quite thick. Nice. So this is our original triangle. Now, what you want to do is to pass each of these points as a column matrix, multiply each of these points as a column matrix to make the image of this triangle. All right. Now I want the image in a different color. I'm trying to make that image in a different color, but my computer seems to be slowing down a bit. Alright, let's make it green. So here now, we map A onto A prime. So A prime, B prime, C prime. Now what we have are the matrix 1, negative 1, 0, 0, 1 at negative 3, 3. What will happen after we multiply? Alright. What I want you to do is just pause the video and finish this up for me. I want you to find the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime. So do it now. Alright, good. You have paused and you've calculated the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime, the reflected triangle. Let's see what's going on. -1 by -3 give you a +3, plus 0 by 3 give you 0, so it's only 3 that's up here. 0 by -3 give you a 0, plus 1 by 3 is 3. So A becomes 3, 3. So A prime is 3, 3. B becomes B prime. What is B prime? Let's do the calculation for that. Here, let's erase these points or these numbers. We had -6, -2. 1 by -6 gives you +6, plus 0 by -2 is 0. So we don't need to write that. 0 by -6 is 0, plus 1 by -2 is -2. So B prime is 6, -2. Now C prime. Let's get rid of the matrix for B prime, for B and B prime. We're dealing with C and C prime now. C is 1, 2. C prime is 1 by -1, which is -1, plus 0 by 2 is 0, so that's gone. 0 by 1 is 0, plus 1 by 2 is 2. So we have -1, 2. Alright, now let's plot the points and get our new triangle. So we have 3, 3. So it's 3, 3, which is right here as our first point. Our second point is 6, -2. So 6 is here and -2 is down here. Okay, and then we have -1, 2. So we have -1, 2. So we close the triangle. We need to move this point. We can't seem to go through. Let's see. Okay, good. -1, 2 is right there. Nice. Now let us make the sides of this triangle green and thicker. So the color that we want to use, some dark shade of green. Where can we find a dark green? Okay, let's use this. Nice, and make it thick. Here we also use the same green and make it thick, and the third side we do the same thing. Use the same shade of green and make that side thick. So there we have our reflection, right? You see that A, this point went over here, this point went all the way over here, and this point will over here. So A is reflected to the right over the y-axis. B was on the left, it reflected over the y-axis to the right. C was on the right, it was reflected over the y-axis onto the left. So there we have the black triangle, our original triangle, and the green triangle, which is our image, which is the reflected triangle. All right, so we have, that will be it for now for this video regarding reflection over the y-axis. So with these, we have a reflection over the y-axis. All right. Nice. So we'll continue looking at geometric transformations, but we'll do that in a different video. So I'll see you.